Hey guys, so it's been a couple of months and I just kind of wanted to reach out real quick and give an update on the entire H2 situation as some interesting things unfolded with it, and I thought it'd be cool to do a little video because I do want to document everything that's gone on with it from the start to the finish. And so far, the majority of it is still the same. They had their open order period for September and October while supplies last, and first come, first serve. Those who get their orders in first will have their bikes built first, they'll be shipped first, etc., etc. So, now that September and October are over, it is officially November 25th as of the time that I'm doing this video. They have allegedly been starting the process of actually building them. Uh, Allegedly, this is about a 3-month process, to the best of my understanding. So, November, December, and January should be pretty much all build phases so that February can be shipping, all that good stuff, so that March and April customers who place their orders can start doing delivery and take ownership of their bikes. Um, Something interesting happened. As you guys know, I went above and beyond to get my order in fast because I know how this tends to go. So, what ended up happening that I found was interesting was they did absolutely zero advertising for this 2026 model year's H2s until the last about 2 weeks of the order period, and I'm not entirely sure why they waited till the last 2 weeks when they gave themselves about 9 weeks in total for people to place orders. I thought that was a little strange, but I also noticed something else interesting that happened. In the middle of the ordering period, they changed the price of the bike. During the time that I jumped on it and got my order in, because I wanted to make sure I was at least as far up in queue as possible, the bike's price was $32,700. Then when you add in their freight and everything, it ends up being right in the neighborhood of the 33,540. But the thing they were doing differently this year was they were charging, and this wasn't just a dealership thing. This was a across the board on Kawasaki's website. The H2 was going to be subjected to a $3,500 surcharge fee for tariffs and whatnot. So that would have put the price of the bike crazy high. Not that it's not crazy high already, but what ended up happening was about 5 weeks into the ordering period, might have been 4 or 5 weeks, either way, halfway to a little more than halfway through the order period, they changed the price of the bike. They ended up changing the price of the bike from $32,700 to $34,400. They kept the destination charge of $840, and they completely got rid of the $3,500 charge for tariffs and whatnot. So ideally, they took that $3,500 that would have been added to everybody's bill for the first X amount of time and put about $1,800 of it into the MSRP of the bike, and the remaining amount of that just kind of got brushed away, I guess, because I'm not seeing it anywhere on the newer listings. But regardless, I find that really weird that wouldn't have been figured out or taken care of or organized in a better way when they started their ordering period, because it makes me wonder how many people that were not fortunate like me, who ended up paying that full amount, and ordered this bike for over $40,000 out the door, and now in their contract they're going to be paying more than anybody else who ordered this bike after they dropped the price of it. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, they could totally pay their $2,500 and just walk away from it, just accept that they had a non-refundable deposit and just walk away. But I mean, that is, I do find it a little wild that they essentially, at the end of the, we'll say out the door price, the price went down roughly $1,500 to $2,000, somewhere right in the middle there. I mean, maybe $1,500 really isn't that much when you're talking about a $40,000 bike, but I just find it very peculiar that halfway through the order period they dropped the price of the bike $1,500 to $2,000. I don't know where that puts the people who jumped up right away and wanted to support Kawasaki, wanted to get all this done and get their orders in, where that leaves them. Because I was lucky. I had someone who was willing to completely disregard that tariff fee for me. So it doesn't affect me either way. I still got a better price than had I have bought it early or late. So for me, it doesn't matter. I saved money regardless of which side of that fence. I just feel bad for the people who signed a contract at $40,107 before any of the other stuff, like warranty, etc. And that's now what they're on the hook to pay, even though they dropped the price of the bike. I mean, I get it though, had they have increased the price of the bike, then yeah, I guess they would rather be locked into the cheaper price. But anyways, I thought it was interesting they increased the MSRP and then disregarded the tariff fee. Otherwise, as far as the timeline goes, as of right now, everything is still on track to receive the bike somewhere in March or April. I haven't talked about this since mid-September, I believe, so I just wanted to give an update on how all of that was unfolding, where they're at with it, and it does appear that they are in their build phase for now and the next couple of months, which is great. That's fine. And then we will see what happens by the time it arrives, I guess. Since I got my order in the second week of September, allegedly my bike was going to start getting created somewhere in the second week of November. So allegedly mine's at least being touched. So allegedly there's a chance I'll receive it somewhere in the second week of March to end of March. I'm likely going to be in the first month of deliveries for how fast I got my order in. But either way, I wish you guys luck, and anyone else who's going through this. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I guess there probably isn't a whole lot of people that order this bike, so there probably is no one really to complain about it or to talk or make statements, I guess. But either way, that's where everything's at. It's all moving forward. Curious to see your guys' opinions. Feel free to comment, whatever. I'm always active and looking to reply or hold a conversation. I'll see you guys later then. I'll give you another update probably somewhere in the neighborhood of February, probably wait another 2.5 months, give another update. Yeah, that'll probably do just fine. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys are looking into anything, related to the H2, please feel free to reach out, ask. I'll be more than happy to answer or talk. See you guys.